Can we just discuss though how good Cruel Summer, Cruel Winter?
Oh my god, bro! Cruel
I mean,
Winter.
dude,
And it's fucked up because Kanye is the way that he is now, and then
Yeah.
everybody act like it never happened. That run.
See,
from,
but I feel like
from
you
Dark
had to
Twisted-
be in that time to appreciate that. Like
Yeah.
the new Kanye fans might not know those cuts.
not get that.
You know,
Yeah.
my little sister thought that Scoopy Dee Scoop shit was fire, and I just was like, I don't
Funny.
think I should.
He didn't
own
even
you.
think that.
But like that run from My Dark Twisted Fate when he was doing Good Fridays, all the way up to that,
Yeah,
it
that's
was
what I'm
like
saying.
that run was crazy.
Oh, he was going nuts, dude. He also had this, like the way they were dropping it, the rollout for everything, it was such a, like, it felt new, and it felt like that was, like, the Avengers of that time.
Yeah,
Like, that was the coolest group of dudes that you're like, you couldn't find better lyricists. And now he just, I mean, he dogs the fuck out of Big Sean 24/7.
he dog everybody. John Legend,
Who?
Kanye. Kanye said Simon Big Sean.
I think him and Big Sean made up.
Did they?
Yeah, I think
But
so.
you-
That's
did you hear
which
that-
is kind of crazy just because Kanye has said some outrage. He goes, I want on my grave to say I regret signing Big
that
Sean.
was crazy.
And you're like,
that had to hurt Big Sean so bad.
But
bro.
remember
the
when
story
Gucci?
of
I rapped for you, bro. That's crazy. What are we talking about?
this meant so much, and you genuinely were like so about me, and now you're like, that was the worst decision I've ever made in my entire life.
Bro.
Oh, it's gotta hurt.
Bro, that's gotta be one of the worst pains he's
That's
ever.
a forgive,
That shit
don't
remind me
forget.
of when Gucci and Waka first
Yeah,
fell
it's
out.
like I just gotta accept you for who you are.
Yeah.
This can happen again.
Yeah, we're not.
That's like when Gucci and Waka first fell out, and Gucci was like, "I got $10,000 for Waka's contract right now. Whoever want to get him."
But that Gucci
Yeah,
was
but I don't
also,
even think they made up.
Yeah, I don't think they.
Because
ever
Waka's
did.
mom was his manager, so it's like family business.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's deeper
Business
than that.
beef, like
Yeah,
Damn, that was a crazy time though. Of like, those are like more fun rap beefs to me.
yeah.
Like now, it's either just like Drake level, where you're like, whoa, this is like weird and crazy, and you're calling people out on like super either like deep cuts on a personal life or like making like wild accusations that you're like, is this a defamation situation?
well, because that's when fucking. But then, do you want to be the guy that in rap beef you take the guy to court?
Whoa, no, you can't.
You can't. Like,
I'm sure.
because he could probably
lost.
do that and win that
I'm
case.
sure
Yeah.
motherfucker could
You
take
talking about
someone.
Drake?
He
Yeah.
probably thought about it,
And
Oh,
then
it's
they
crossed
told
his
him
mind.
no. They probably was like, "Don't do it,
bro. You can't.
Don't
Yeah.
do that. You can't."
I'm sure he
fuck
came
off
to
like
that conclusion, but I'm sure it was a thought.
It's all yeah. It. Someone said it one time, and they're like, "That'd be something we
Something?
can't do. We're not allowed. That's in the rules. In the rules, they say you can't take him to court."
As bad as
But
you want to, because
The
I know he was
other
at the house
end of
punching
like
the air.
rap beef now is like you have to know like 200 kids that kind of drop songs and are just like actual like gang members
Yeah.
in like small like second tier cities, and they're like, you don't know this guy from Tampa, and I'm like, no.
But them Florida dudes had the greatest. I'm not gonna
They're-
say the greatest beef ever because that dude just died. So I'm not gonna say that. Like
But it's-
people actually died.
It is like a crazy thing where you're like, this is like Chicago was going insane during like the King Von era of like
Bro,
there's
yes.
it's like 3 letters and a name, and then they're all just like, and we hit this guy and this guy and this guy, and you're like,
naming them.
I don't. Who are these real people? What are we talking about? Like this seems like a confession.
That's exactly.
bro,
what it
and
is.
yeah, that's
And they're like, but
that's
they can't
exactly
use it.
that's
And
exactly
they're
the
like-
point I was gonna make. It's either that Drake level shit, or it's like these kids are actually
Confessing to,
on
like-
wax, like real beef.
Insane.
And they never get caught though. That's crazy.
No, they get caught.
Some of them get caught, and then a lot of them are just like,
Some of them get caught.
and then
some
we
of them die,
retaliated
but
for the last song, so now the guy sang the last song.
people are following.
like
Like
the Young and Ace and what is this Fujio? who's
Julio?
Don't
Julio,
disrespect to his
yeah.
name. Yeah, like they beef. Like they was naming them off. Son got
Yeah,
pop.
full.
Damn, I done
Dude,
got pop.
what's the one song where they do the Make My Way Downtown one?
That
Was
was-
that the
yeah.
golf
Yeah, that
course?
was
And you're just like, yeah,
Banger.
it banger
But it's
song. I don't
fucked up.
crazy
Hey,
shit.
Is that the one when they was in the golf carts?
Yeah.
I don't live in Central Florida, so I don't know any of these
And then
guys.
Yeah, you're just thinking it's a song.
But there's a kid
Like,
who
it's real.
there's a kid who went to that high school who's just like, holy fuck,
Y'all really
dude.
doing this?
Like, there's a kid who's not involved with you guys, but is like,
Right.
yeah, I listen to rap music. I know all these guys. They go to my fucking, or they go to my school,
Yeah.
and it's like, he's like, dude, you just named like a bunch of real people.
And like
Yeah.
Julio went to the dude grave and like laid down on the grave.
Yeah, they're doing like weird.
When I see you, like man, that's
Too much.
yeah.
That's a lot. That's a
It
lot.
came out with good music. It was good sounding music, but it was just like
Well, yeah, everybody was just so tranced by the beat. You're not
Yeah.
really paying attention. To,
No.
but it's
Like,
hard. You can hear it's hard.
Yeah.
But you're not like,
Well, and
really
again,
listen-
that's not a
like-
song you're thinking about.
right.
you're also just listening to a like listing of names that you've never heard, which is getting you're like, I don't know. Now I'm just hearing the beat, and they're just like, a lot of it's just lettering, so it's just like OTFBG, shout out.
Yeah, like we don't know what
I don't
these
know what
clicks
any
are.
of this is. I'm not in Central Florida again, so
Well, how crazy that kind of music is fucking. There's whole YouTube people, millions of views that
Yeah.
are just dissecting these beefs through the music
crazy.
and Twitter, just social media and music.
Academics. That's how academics got
Yeah.
turned Chicago up.
I mean, that's also how. Well, academics did really turn Chicago up too, because it's like letting.
That's true.
It was kind. I think maybe it could have been one thing if it was like, cool, you released a song that's cool in Chicago. Fuck you guys. Ack is like, all right, so we're breaking it down. This guy's name is Russell, and they're saying Russell's a pussy. Now Russell's like,
Now let's go to
now this-
Russell's page.
Yeah.
He does kind of look like a pussy.
And now they're like, Russell's like, all right, I wasn't gonna do anything. We've just turned this shit on.
Because now I'm pussy. Now I
Now
gotta
I'm a
prove that I'm not pussy. Oh, see.
I'm watching the views go up, dude, and I'm mad. The SoundCloud's got 1,000. This video's got 2 million. I was okay with 1,000 people knowing I was a pussy.
Now a
fine.
million. Hell no. You think I'm going out like
I
that?
do retaliate. It's either that or I'll fucking fall on my own sword, dude.
No, that's hilarious. That is hilarious.
But yeah, I like just, there was a time where people were just doing some good old fashioned rap beefing. No one took it too far.
Well,
Hey.
I feel like each level of like mainstream rap
Yeah.
beef took a step up each time.
True. And it actually makes it a little bit better to know now that,
Don't even start shit because people are getting this deep.
well, I was going to say, so, now that we know the Biggie Tupac thing, maybe someone just orchestrated that as a one-man show.
Hey.
Where,
Hey.
I'm just
Hey.
saying,
Take
maybe
your-
Oh my God.
Take your
just a
tip on your hat off.
one-man thing. The guy
I mean, I
might
feel-
have some bad stuff also coming out.
But I feel like that's always been on the table, no?
Yeah. But it's like that was like rappers almost like the Jay-Z Nas thing.
You 36
like-
in karate classes.
The Jay-Z Nas thing where it's, what's the line about like left the condoms on the baby seat or
Yeah, that's
something?
what I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
And it's like, even then I think someone was like, hey, that's a lot.
Yeah, but then you got to think next major thing after that,
Who was
Ghost Rider, I guess, which is like okay, now we're getting like real life,
yeah.
personal. Then the next thing after that, this guy has a secret baby.
Well, yeah. I mean, dude, he
Then
has
it's like
been in,
okay, if we have to like.
he's clashed with a lot of people.
But that's because
Well, no, I wasn't
everybody-
even saying Drake being involved in them, which that's actually funny. But that just goes to show how big of an artist he
Yeah.
is, to be
Yeah.
fair. But it just goes to show like the level. Each level is just taking a step
goes-
and a half.
Yeah, like more deep, like deeper and deeper on people. But there's also this in the past, in like the 90s, early 2000s, it felt like something would be handled like more in a physical aspect
Yeah.
once it got to a certain point, where now everyone's so like internet warrior. And I think that translates a little bit to like, I'm not saying I want like people to get physical on
Yeah,
this
no.
stuff, but that's why it like doesn't go as deep as like, all right, dude, well, I can't punch you in the fucking face. I can't see you somewhere and like actually throw a couple hands with you because that would be insane. It'd be everywhere. I can fucking drop a real bomb on you and let you know that like, oh yeah, where the fuck is your kid Adonis?
Yeah.
And it's like, everyone's like, what just happened? Who's Adonis? And
I don't
like,
even have to take it to physical threats.
yeah, so it's like you have to go so much deeper to be like, I need to
actually win.
verbally give you a fucking black eye. I want to verbally knock you out.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you have to go deep
Damn,
on it.
how did we sit here talking about it? This means Drake has been through a lot.
All of it, but it's only because he's the top dude, though.
Like, he really has been through a lot.
Because, like, if you're not the top dude, people aren't going to be coming at you like that.
No.
And I say that all the time. It's a reason why everybody is attacking him like this. But it's just like, damn, every time you get into a
But he
beef,
puts
somebody's
himself
attack.
into that.
Now that he's been involved in situations that you know, and he talks in a way that's like his little sneak disses, like,
Yeah.
they're like, okay. So it's like if somebody finally gets fed up with something or something behind the scenes, they can make it known on a big level. It's going to help the whole thing.
You know
Yeah.
what's going on.